Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and this is Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is going to be another pick a card reading. We're going to be asking the question, what manifestations of mine or of yours are coming in? I'll probably tweak the title a little bit. Excuse me, I'm burping. But I'll tweak the title a little bit, all right? But basically, we're asking what manifestations are coming in, all right? And I'm going to do my best, as always, to get the messages out clearly. Thanks for all those people who like, share, subscribe. Those people that we were just commenting with. What's up with y'all? Y'all my folks, man. I really fucks with y'all. Y'all don't even understand. You hear me? I fool with you. All right, so without doing too much talking, because it's kind of late, and I forgot I got to take my daughter to school in the morning. So I got to get up early. So this is what we're going to do. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Pile 1 is the ashwagandha. Pile 2 is this, that's a body butter. It's, I think it's frankincense. Came from a friend of mine. And then this is a pumpkin candle. Pumpkin. Okay? So, pick your reading, pick your pile. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Or all 3, or 2, or just 1. You'll know. All right? And we're asking again, what manifestations are coming in? Okay, so pile 1 with the ashwagandha. So, what manifestations are coming in for you? Okay, I'm getting that you're getting a leg up, some type of assistance. It's a new partnership coming in, might be a new romantic offer. Doesn't have to be, it could be just fair partnerships that are coming in, more balanced partnerships, more even people. All right, ooh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Okay, so this is what you got coming in. The manifestations that you have coming in are the intuitive knowing of secrets, all right? Like it's like emotional power that you're going to be having, emotional strength. And it's like a inner knowing as well. New romantic cycle could be coming in. New romantic partners could be coming in. Or just fair and equal, just friends, associates. But you're going to have people who are above you, a level above you. They're going to be coming in, helping you out, giving you a leg up. This is usually people who are in high authority. You notice there's a big bear, there's a little bear. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a big bear and there's a little bear kind of hiding behind it. And this is all to help you out to get a message, to either get a message or to help you with communicating. And I'm getting birthing something, or birthing a new idea, or birthing a new way of speaking, a new way of communicating. All right, but you're basically going to be working together. There's going to be growth in this situation, and you're manifesting a letting go of your past, okay? So there's a resolution that comes through communicating. All right, someone's going to help you out. So I'm getting, maybe you might be, all right, so this is the energy that you're in. You're in an energy of being unstable emotionally and mentally, right? Psychologically and emotionally, all right? Both of these cards is Emperor. This is Temperance, and this is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So your emotions are taking over you at this time, and you're working on balancing these things out and letting go of control or the need to control things. You're working through your fears, and this is what's giving you a new opportunity, a new chance for fair and even partnerships or balance, all right? There's justice in these relationships because Libra is the sign of justice as well, all right? And this is also about karmic lessons. Libra represents karmic lessons, okay? So this is something that's going on here, and you're learning. You're learning through working through your fears, through expressing your emotions, through feeling them, through working through the things that, the stories that you might have told yourself that weren't quite true, all right? And this is going to be like an assistance. So maybe you're not used to people coming in and helping you and assisting you. Maybe you're someone who's more closed off and keeps, secrets to yourself, or you might know other people's secrets, but there's an energy of like security here, and you releasing your past, the past no longer haunting you. You're coming up with a resolution. So in this moment, you're becoming free. You got 2 cards, one in a heart space and one in the sacral chakra. So you're going to be free in your creativity, free in your sexuality. And this doesn't necessarily mean like sex, but this does mean in a sense of like expressing yourself, feeling your body as itself. filling your body, like, empowering yourself within your body, like, loving your body, nourishing your body, caring for your body. It's not necessarily your personal power, but your sacral in this case is going to be having to interact with your heart. And so this is going to be more about expressing, creatively, your heart space, creatively expressing your emotions. All right. This is what you're going to be doing. This is what's going to be helping you with a leg up. All right. Creatively expressing your emotions. This is a card of orator or of messages, that are on the way, incoming messages. So it could be coming, an incoming message, maybe coming in from a boss who's going to be helping you out, helping you resolve something out, or from someone who's high in higher authority, who's going to be helping you out through speech or through some type of message. They're going to be helping you out, and it's going to help you let go of your past. It's going to give you a resolution. And this is a fair partnership that's coming in. It's going to be just. It's going to be fair, even, give and take. All right. And this is something that's quite hidden to you at the moment, because the sleeper also represents things that are hidden or quite unknown. But this is also a sense of having like an intuitive gift. So you could be already knowing that it's coming, but this is just like confirmation that you're doing the right thing, that you're working through this, you're working through your fears. And this is going to give you possibly a new partner or new partners, people who come in to help you. All right. So there's a change of responsibility and compromise with this. So you could be getting a raise, or you could be getting some type of like level up. This person or these people are coming in to help you out. They're giving you fair, equal treatment, and this is all, coming in through the form of messages. This is like enlightenment or like uplifting you. All right. And it's helping you be creative. It's helping you lift burdens, and it's helping you be one with yourself and like heal the wounds that were passed down to you from generations before. All right. And this is allowing you to express your emotions even better in a creative form. All right. And it could have to do with your voice or the way that you communicate. And it could have to do with, like I said, psychic abilities, but it's like a responsibility here, and there's compromising. And the compromising has to do with your passions, and it has to do with the things that you're planting. Like, what are your intentions? Because this is fruit. And the responsibility that you're going to be getting from this, you're going to have to tend to it. There's going to be responsibilities for what it is that you plant, so you're going to need to be compromising with the way that you're addressing this situation as it comes in. This is going to be new for you, because once you let go of the past, you're automatically into the unknown. All right. So you have to be, light. So it's asking you to let go of your burdens. Allow yourself the divine to free you from them. So it says, allow yourself to be cleansed of anything that is weighing you down. And it's asking you to heal. So you're healing your sacral chakra, and you're healing your heart chakra. All right. And this is going to allow you to be more receptive and more creative and more self-expression. Like, that's not even a word, but you're going to express yourself more. It's going to give you power to express yourself more. And this is going to come at a time right now, because right now you're basically working on gaining balance in your emotional and your psychological factors. So like, you're working through fear. So you're gaining the balance of working through the fears. And this is going to give you new partnerships that are exactly what you need. They're going to give you the equal treatment that you deserve. They're going to give you back what you put in. And because you've been putting in the work, the people that you're going to encounter have done the work as well. Okay. And so there's going to be compromising, and there's going to be people who shoulder in the burden of responsibility with you. So they're going to alleviate the stress and the burdens that you were having before. You're not going to have to do it all alone anymore, because you've already done the work alone. So the work that you're doing right now is bringing in people who are at the same level with you and matching with you. And some are a little bit higher than you, and they're going to be giving you a leg up, and they're going to be communicating with you. And this is also a sign of inspiration as well, because the message in the bottle could also be inspiring communication. So they can be inspiring you. People who are higher up can be inspiring you, and this is all because you've been doing the work. Okay. So what I got, your last card is positive outcome. At this very moment, you are sowing the seeds, and this is seeds here, and this is why the compromise is here, compromising with what it is that you're growing. You're working with other people. That's what the partnership is about. You're working with other people, and you're planting seeds to harvest. All right. And when the fruit comes, because this is fruit, when the fruit comes, you guys are sharing the responsibility as a team, as a good partnership would be. All right. So it says positive outcome. At this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes. Whether through love, fear, or indifference, you are always creating something. So remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, and you will create a positive outcome. So that's what you've been working on. By working through these fears, you're working through these emotional, this betrayal. You're letting go of control. You're balancing out your psychological and emotional factors. You're getting grounded. You're getting in peace with yourself. You're bringing in unison the two aspects of yourself that are at war, pretty much. That's what you're working at right now by releasing these fears. And this is going to bring you in, like I said, fair and equal treatment. All right. Now, this could be, like I said, it could be Libra, could be Scorpio, could be Aries, could be Pisces. This could be your sign. This could be people who are assisting you. Look for these people, okay? Oh, and we got Sagittarius energy as well, and Aries energy. So these are the people that could be in there. This could be you. Look for these energies around. They don't even have to be their sign. They can be exercising that energy, okay? So that's what I got, pile 1. I'm going to go over here to pile 2 and see what manifestations they got coming in. Pile 2. Pile 2. Yeah, I think it is. I think that was frankincense. Or it might have been myrrh. All right. Pile 2. What manifestations are coming in for you? Okay. Well, I know blessings that are meant for you and not for someone else. That's for sure. Because you have not for you. You have inflexibility, which is just flexible in reverse. And then you have here and now. So in reverse, which is having to do with not being present, not being aware, not being grounded. Oh, yep. And then you have balance here, clarity, honoring self, revive. Yep. Creating your own way and being present. So that's what you're going to be manifesting. Because right now, currently, you are in magician mode and you're having like inner conflict, but this is having to do with learning karmic lessons. So you're getting over past karmic lessons that you've already experienced, more likely having to do with third-person parties, control, obsession, mania, jealousy, all of these things. Third-person party, this is karma, all right? Karma, this is third-person party. But it's in reverse. So that means that you've learned the lesson here. You've learned the lesson here. And then, you're still dealing with the inner conflict of it, but you're creating a new idea, a new identity is the vibe I'm getting here. You're creating like a new identity because this is inspiration. This is inspired thought. This can also represent altered states of consciousness. Now, I said before in one reading that it had to do with like getting high, drinking, indulging in things, and it can. But it also can just mean that you've gotten inspired thoughts through like imagination, through sitting quietly, contemplating. You see he's folded up. So this can come from like, meditating. This could come from yoga. When you're in the shower. For me, that's my meditation. When I'm in the shower, that 20 minutes, that 15 minutes, I don't have no music on. I don't have no noise. It's just me and the noise of the shower and my thoughts. And that's it. So you could be in something like that going on because you have what do you need to release and you have time to take time out to breathe. So I'm getting that you're going to need to be relaxing because you're going to be having trouble staying present. It's going to be an energy of like unexpectedness, and there's going to be blessings that are coming in, but there's not for you and inflexible. So you're going to need to be rigid with not sharing with people your blessings. All right? Because right here and right now, where you are right now is not where you're meant to be. And it's asking you to honor yourself and find clarity in speaking your truth, right? And so it's asking you to revive your heart and express your feelings, express your emotions, or feel those feelings and feel those emotions. This is your root chakra right here. Oh no, this is sacral chakra too. Dang, it's a lot of sacral chakras. So this has to do with your creativity. So you're honoring yourself, and it's saying that you've always kept things the way that they were. And that's where the inflexible means. Because this is you not really able to change with the way that life is going or going with the flow of life. You've been rigid. Your ideology and the way that you've been or the way that you've noticed yourself in the world. And so it's asking you, what do you need to release? Take a time out to perceive what is going on. Take a time out to internalize what is going on. You're very close to achieving that goal. All right. These are your advices. You're very close to achieving that goal, but take some time out to just assess and figure out what do you need to release. So you're pretty much confused. And so it's asking you to honor yourself, right? Honor yourself by creating your own way. It says you are ready to fulfill your desires by thinking outside the box. This is creativity. This is sacral energy, sacral chakra energy, creativity. It isn't just sexual, it's your creativity, your creative juices. So this is asking you, are you ready? And it's basically telling you you can create your own way. You are ready to fulfill your desires by thinking outside the box. The path less traveled may be more fulfilling. All right. So you're getting out of this area where that's not for you, because the hearing now is in reverse. So wherever you are currently right now is not meant for you. And you've been rigid and stuck in that position. And it's been actually stunting your blessings. There are blessings that are coming in for you, but they're not for the people or for the situation that you are in now. It is not for them. So you're in this energy of trying to manifest a new beginning or a new identity, but you're having inner conflict as you're moving through because you've already learned those karmic lessons. So the inner conflict you're having is what's stopping you from actually getting the manifestations. And this is what's letting you be known. Like, it's on its way, but what you're going to be getting is the understanding of how to honor yourself, because maybe the people that you're around or the environment that you're around is not for you, because that's what it says. It's not for you. And you're rigid. You haven't wanted to be flexible or haven't wanted to move out of this situation or get away from it. And so it's trying to revive you and get you aligned with your soul purpose or your heart's purpose, where you're meant to be, because there's a version of you that wants to express itself and you're not able to express yourself. And so maybe because you're very confused, then it's only because you keep thinking this is the way that I've always done it, and maybe, it's like a feeling of, I want to say not feeling good enough, because the statement is, I cannot stand myself. And what it's saying is that you're aligned. It's saying go within and allow everything that is not to be resonant to be purged so that you can come from your heart, your seat of power. So it's like it wants you to express and to communicate, because we got throat chakra. So it's wanting you to express your heart, express your feelings, express your emotions, like speak them out. Because anytime throat chakra is here, it means that there's a need to communicate and be creative with the way that you do it. Do it lovingly, because you have your heart chakra here. These are the 3 chakras that are going to be lit up when you do this. All right. And this is going to help you manifest. Expressing your heart, expressing your truth. Expressing your true feelings, the authenticity of who you are. And you're having the inner conflict right now dealing with it. Maybe it's other people's stuff and you're taking it on as your own, but it's already karmic lessons that you've already learned. And so that's why your blessings are being stagnant, because you've already learned the lesson. You're very close to achieving your goal. You're just around the wrong crowd. So what's being manifested right now is a time for you to sit, relax, and reassess, so you can look around and be aware, and then get creative about how you will speak your truth and how you will communicate what you truly mean and what you truly feel. I don't see any solar plexus power, so it's not giving you the energy of needing to have personal power, because you have some level of personal power here, because you're already in magician mode, meaning that you can create, anything, just with the thought and with the mind. And it's because the magician represents Virgo and Gemini. Is Mercury. It's Mercury ruled, but Mercury is ruled by Virgo and Gemini, right? That's their home planet. And so that makes them great analyzers, great communicators, great thinkers. They understand complexity and they understand minute and small details. And so here you are in the energy that the thinkers, the analyzers. Gemini and Virgo are thinkers and analyzers. So the magician energy has to do more so with communication and thinking. Even though he has all the tools, because there's tools here. There's the pentacles, there's the cups, there's the wand there, and there's a sword there. He has all the tools, all the resources to create. Most of his creation comes from here, the imagination. And so you have the imagination and you have the mental power, and this is where the inspiration comes from. There's an inspiration here, and there's a need to think of how this is going to affect other people. That's what's been kind of keeping you conflicted. Because maybe you want to get this brand new start. You want these blessings to come in, but you don't want to leave these people. You don't want to leave, the person that you care about or the people that are around. And that's what's keeping you rigid and stuck where you are, because where you are is not for you. And you're not able to be present with the blessings that are coming in, because these blessings, when it's in reverse, These blessings are blessings that are meant for you and not for others. And so that is what's going on here. You're around people that are not for you. You're in situations that are not for you, and it is stagnating your blessings. But not to worry, because they are here. They're around. They're just being, slowed down because they don't want to give to people who aren't deserving of it. You've done the work. You understand the lessons, so you get the payout. But if they haven't understand the lessons just by hanging out with you, you may share the blessings with them when they didn't do the work. You understand? So your blessings are being stalled only temporarily because you're very close to achieving your goal, which is right under the blessings that are not meant to be shared with others, not the ones who are not for you, not the ones who aren't being present or who are keeping you stagnant and keeping you rigid, stuck in the same pattern, cycle. No, sir. You've already learned the lesson. No, ma'am. We're not going to play that. So it's asking you, take time out and reassess, what do you need to release? All right. So the last advice I got for you is balance. Difference is necessary part of human evolution, and everything in life is comprised of opposites, which together make life whole. If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle would be indistinguishable from the light which already exists. Because of darkness, we are able to perceive light. Both are necessary. Okay? So because of these lessons you've learned, now you're able to see the light. This is what inspired you to be able to create a new reality. That's what the balance is. You learn the lesson of those karmic lessons and you understand it. These people, they don't. The people that you have around you, they don't, and they are stagnating the blessings. But it's only temporarily because you're very close, like I said, to achieving that goal, Pile 2. So I'm wishing you well. Thanks for watching. This is your boy Noonie, and this is Leo in the third house. About to go over here to Pile 3 now. Ooh. Okay. Pile 3. This is your reading with this pumpkin candle. So, Pile 3. This is what you got. What are you manifesting? Okay, so you're working on some stuff. All right? You're working on some stuff. You are in between worlds at this moment, right? It's like you're regenerating. You're having trouble with this transformation that's going through, all right? So you're like stuck in between the old you and the new you, but it feels like the old you is winning, right? So what they're encouraging you right now is to realize that you are good enough. Nothing that is happening right now is set in stone, all right? Nothing is guaranteed as it is. So in this transformation that you're going through, this shift, because you're having a shift, you have between worlds and you have transformation, which means that there's a shift that's going on for you, and then you're not quite aware of what's going on, and it may have to do with self-importance or the way that you see yourself in the world, right? And so what it's giving you, there's a feeling of not having enough. Maybe you're having a struggle financially, but this is teaching you resilience, and there's good fortune that is on the way. Now, there may be a level of competitiveness that you may have to be involved in, all right, because nothing is set in stone at all, right? But the advice they're giving you is that you are good enough with this Virgo energy. So you could be a Virgo, or you could be a Sagittarius. That's the energy I'm having. There's Sagittarius and Virgo energy, all right? But it's an energy of competitiveness and this feeling of needing to control, all right? And what they're asking you to do is to, instead of trying to take control or take leverage of what's going on, to actually attract what's going on. You're learning a new technique. This is the manifestation that's coming in for you. You're learning a new technique, and this is why you're in between worlds. This is why it feels like you're holding on to the old way of being while really clamoring or really trying to move into a new space. Because the transformation feels a bit uncomfortable because it's foreign to you. Because What you've already known is what you've already grown to be comfortable with. But they're advising you and letting you know you are good enough for the change that's going on. For this, it's basically for waves, because this is like choppy waves. This is choppy waves, so this is kind of hard to be at sea. And so you would need to be a skilled sailor, or you would need to have some sort of skill or tools or experience of this to handle it. And they wanted to give you advice up front to let you know that you are brave enough, you are strong enough, you are good enough. Virgo is a sign of being an analytical thinker. So this means that you are able to competently think your way out of this, to analyze the situation, and realize that the way things are currently is not always the way that they will be. This is a difficult time going on, but you're merely in a transition and a shift. Good fortune is on the way. You just have to attract it. You might be in a period right now where you feel like there's not enough. Like that's why you may feel like you need to control. There's a lack mentality going on. And the advice is letting you know that this doesn't last forever. Kind of go with the flow. Let it kind of like roll with the punches. Allow it to go through you. You're going to find a level of stability in this because there's a transformation that's going on. And during these periods when you're not really sure about what's going on, stability comes at the end. You just learn to kind of roll with the punches, and as you roll with the punches, after a while, nothing can knock you over. It can't sway you. I learned this one time because I used to be a grower, right? I used to grow out in Colorado, right? But there's this thing that I realized about growing plants. And so when the wind blows, what it causes plants to do is dig their roots deeper. This gives them stability. And so this is what happens when the wind is when the waters are turning you up, when you're going through the storms. It's teaching you to dig your roots deeper to gain your own stability. And the roots I'm thinking of are more like emotional, where this gives you your own level of like self-importance, self-power. Look, you needed power, you needed self-power, and you need a sacral chakra energy here, which has to do with your creativity and has to do with your self-expression. But this also has to do with your personal power included in this. So your strength is going to come from your creative abilities and your knowing of basically a recognition of your own importance in the world because you are good enough. And so it's asking you to be creative with your own personal power. Be creative with the way that you take control of life. You don't have to control every aspect and instead surrender to the flow of life. There are cycles in life. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. But when you're down, you're just transitioning for your way up. And when you're up, you're just getting ready to transition on the way down. We just never look at it this way. But that's what's happening. So if you're down right now, you're transitioning for your next way up. This is how you get through it. You go through stress, you go through tension, you go through squares and astrology. And what they do is they test you. They build your muscle up. The best way to get strength endurance is from resistance. You can't grow without the resistance. So the resistance that's going on is you stuck in between worlds, stuck between the old way of being, the old way of thinking, the old way of processing emotions, and you're transforming that. You're uprooting the ways that you once found a level of stability. And this is giving you a level of resilience. It's giving you this level of strong inner power and an inner confidence and an inner knowing of trusting in yourself and your own power, all right? Trusting in yourself and your own creative abilities. Your attraction to abundance. You're attracting abundance. You're attracting wealth. It's telling you, feel the joy you would have once you've reached your goals here and now. You will achieve your dreams faster that way. All right. So there's an energy of competitiveness with your creative ability. All right. There's a stability and your resilience. That's where you're going to find your stability and being resilient and going with the flow through this whole transition. So it says, allow yourself to relax with the currents of life. These changes will take you even closer to where you are meant to be. And they're telling you to visualize yourself, imagine yourself already having the goal of what it is that you think you want, right now. Because you're not really quite sure what it is that you think you want. You're just worried about being unstable. You know what I mean? You're not really quite stable the way that you would like to be stable. This is King of Pentacles in reverse. This is having the ability to stack up long-term stability or to be stable or to be reliable, to be committed to something long-term, but not quite knowing whether to hash something new or to call it into something that's not working. You know what I mean? So it's like it's an issue here. There's an issue of you trying to figure it out, like how to find your stability. And your stability is letting you know that you are good enough. You're going through a transition. This is not on you. This does not determine your value. All right? Allow yourself to just flow with life. This is a cycle. Sometimes you're down, sometimes you're up. But when you're down, you're on your way up. And when you're up, you're on your way down. Remember that. It's just a cycle. This might be your winter period. That's okay. You plant your seeds will be up and around springtime. You're back to the races. Summertime, we be looking ready to eat. You know what I mean? Ready to start, harvesting some stuff around fall. So you're just going through a period. Everybody goes through these periods. Nothing is different than what's going on for you. There's going to be a level of stability in your own personal power once you recognize your value. That's going to be it. It's going to give you good fortune. You're going to recognize how strong you are. You're going to recognize that you do have the tools and the analytical mind to actually move through the issues and the trouble that you're handling, all right, and that you're facing. And you're going to be able to make a decision, all right? You're going to be able to make a choice and a decision for yourself. Even though it's in reverse right now, this is the energy you're in right now, and it's only because you're not aware of what's going on, but it's teaching you resilience. It's giving you a level of stability through handling the unknown. When life throws lemons at you, you're going to be making lemon meringue pie. Not lemonade, lemon meringue pie. Stuff we really like, all right? Don't put that whipped cream stuff on there, though. I don't like that, all right? Promotion. That's what's coming in. Promotion, all right? Promotion, something that you've done, something that's going to help you out. Promotion is coming in. Good fortune. That's coming in. I didn't even see that down here. So this is coming in. Stability is coming in. But this little transition that you were going through is teaching you resilience. It's teaching you that you have inner strength and inner fortitude and that you can accomplish anything by going with the flow, taking the current of life and not trying to flow upstream with what's going on. All right, so here's your last your last advice. It says manifestation. Believe in yourself, trust your instincts, and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart's desires. The life you have so long aspired to create will soon manifest. Yeah. So, pile 3, this is what I got. Thanks for watching, y'all. Yo, man, I really enjoy y'all, for real. I don't be wanting to be all sappy, because this really is, like, enjoyable. It's really fun, and I like interacting with y'all, and I like, kicking it back with y'all and giving y'all what I be having and what I be picking up and what I be learning. So, as always, I'm wishing y'all well. I'm going to post again later today when I get off. It's kind of late, so I'm definitely going to bed. But thanks for watching, you guys. I value y'all, I treasure y'all, and I wish you well. It's your boy Newt. I'm out.